Hi, I'm Chef Rebecca Tillman, and today we are going to make a French rolled omelet. So we start first with our smaller mixing bowl. We have 2 eggs. We're going to crack those into our pan. We're going to place the shells in our compost bin. Crack the other into the pan. Place the shell in the compost bin. We're then going to take our whisk, break the yolks, and just whisk vigorously until everything is incorporated. So the yolk and the white should be together as one, no separation. And this can take about a minute or so. We recommend using a whisk because you can incorporate more air faster than you would with any other utensil. If you don't have a whisk, you can use a fork, but it does take longer. So all we're doing is bringing the 2 items together, the yolk and the whites. And you can stop halfway through, and if it still is a little bit goopy, it's not quite there. So we're going to give it a little bit more of a spin here. That way our omelet's going to be nice and uniform when we're done. All right, and we are good. So now we're going to cook the omelet. So I have a 6-inch Teflon coated pan on medium heat. I want to warm this slightly before I put this clarified butter in. I'm going to do just about a teaspoon full of the butter. And I'm going to let that melt. Just moving it around just so it melts. And I have a high heat spatula. I'm going to just kind of move the rest around just until it's all done. Now I'm going to take the eggs that I had whisked earlier, and I'm going to just gently pour in there. Make sure I get all of it out. And as you can see, it's going to start cooking. So I'm going to vigorously remove it from the heat for just a second. Vigorously start moving it with my spatula as I go. I'm going to take it off the heat for just a minute. As it's a smaller pan, it's going to heat very quickly. And as you can see, it's already started to create the round shape that we want. I'm going to turn off my burner. Since the burner itself is still going to be warm, we're going to go ahead and let it just finish. At this point, I'm going to add a little salt, just a pinch, a little bit of white pepper inside, just so there's no extra pepper flakes on the outside, because I want my outside to be very uniform. Just a little bit more salt. And as you can see, it's still a bit runny in the middle. A proper French omelet still is going to have a little bit of egg that's not fully cooked, so it'd be more like an over easy yolk, if you will. So that looks about right. Everything looks uniform in color. It's not hot. It does not take that long to make an omelet. So now we are going to plate the omelet. First, we want to make sure that our plate is clean. And we're doing that just by simply a damp, clean towel. The entire plate needs to be clean. That's this side. Then we're going to take our omelet with our spatula. We're going to roll half of it into the pan, like so. And then the other half we're going to roll as we plate. So I'm going to turn this around here. And as we plate, we're going to go ahead and get it out of the pan. We don't want to touch the pan to the actual plate. So we just want the omelet to touch. And we're going to use the pan and flip our omelet onto the pan. From there, if you need to do any sort of tucking of it, it should be nice and even. There isn't anything coming out of it. Everything is cooked evenly. And there you have it.